Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we the brothers out of the Valdosta, GMS Valdosta branch, coming at you with another weekly lesson through the Spirit, empowered now by Shemal Shah. First and foremost, as always, want to start off by giving all praises and glorifications to Yahweh,
by Shem, Yahweh Shai, by Shem, Kakadash.
Double honors to apostles and elders at Great Millstone of the Well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of their preaching His word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Put that phone on silent. All right, but as you see on the title, you brothers and sisters see on the title, you know, Esau is ready to demonize the Hebrew Israelites, man, because with the one of the hot topics amongst Israel right now, well, around the circle of GMS is this guy by the name of Grandmaster Jay, who's clearly an agent provocateur, setting this whole thing up because this past weekend, during the 4th of July, he was up there in Atlanta, which is what, three hours away from here. He set up some kind of militia type protest, threatening the KKK, or any white supremacist group with guns, man. Which we know through the Spirit that Esau was blessed with the gun, and that's a game you're not gonna win. All right, that's a war you're not gonna win with this devil, man. Okay. But Esau, the whole point is Esau is setting this whole thing up to demonize us because he's scared, all right, of his judgment, man. All right, this word has gotten out and it's getting to him. So he's ready to make his move pretty much, man. All right. At the end of the day, we got to have faith because, he's coming with it, man. All right. That's why it's important to take this truth seriously. All right. You got something up?
Yeah, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage on us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right, so we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We clearly can see that this guy, Grandmaster Jay, is set up, all right, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh by Shemal Shah. Because first of all, this guy is clean shaven. He has no beard on his face. He has a bald head, okay, and these niggas he set up, that's what they exactly are, niggas. They look like the Black Panthers, man, which we don't have no affiliation with any militia, so-called black militant militia groups like that, man. All we do is come out with the Bible, man. All right, but when you see that video, he mentions the 12 tribes of Israel, which that's a red flag right there, man. Okay, which they so-called movement has nothing to do with the Israelites. Yeah, that was that. Yep. So hey, it was that's all set up, man, due to the devices of Esau, the devil, the so-called white man. Okay, you got something, bro?
I got something. This is Matthew chapter 26, verse 52. It says, then said Yahweh Shah unto him, put again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword.
Right. So hey, like the scriptures also say, you live by the sword, you die by the sword, man. All right. First and foremost, like I was saying, Esau was blessed with a sword, which the modern day sword is the gun. All right. You're not going to beat Esau with his blessing, man. Okay. If anything, we got to combat him through the Spirit because Esau can't deal with the Spirit, man. That's why he's trying to figure this whole Hebrew Israelite thing out. So by sending all kind of guys like Vocab along, all these religious so-called religious agents, to try to debunk his word, it has failed. So the only thing to resort to now is his blessing. He's about to tap in that blessing, man.
That's right.
Okay, but it's gonna fail. It's gonna prevail against the wicked of our people. Okay, but it's gonna fail against the men of the Lord, man. All right, which although he's gonna get some of us, he might get some of us, but they still gonna fail because we're gonna come back, man. Okay, so this devil's getting ready to come down having great wrath. You got that scripture?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, starting at verse 12.
Come.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitant of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time.
So this devil knows that he has but a short time, man.
Come.
Okay. He knows that he has but a short time. That's why he's sending agent provocateurs out like Grandmaster Jay to try to demonize, all right, this truth. Okay, and
if I can add to your point, man, you know, they're gonna try to demonize us, man, but it's gonna backfire.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna backfire big. It's gonna backfire big because hey, the Lord's gonna lift up the standard, man.
That's right. Hell, if anything, Grandmaster Jay is not doing nothing but, you know, making it worse for you Jakes, man. Yeah. That's the only thing he's doing.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, hey, the men of the Lord gonna be protected from all this, man.
Exactly.
Even though we're gonna suffer persecution, but man, if you in the spirit, man, we're gonna laugh at that shit, man. You know? Hey, because we know what's coming. We know we expect this, man. We expect it. All right, he's a necessary evil, man. Hey, Grandmaster Jay, you just nothing but a necessary evil for Esau. Okay, because when it's all said and done, when Esau pulls off this false flag, with most likely with that group you got, or some other agent provocateurs, and they get ready to roll on us, you're gonna get ghosts, man.
Yep, exactly.
And then you're gonna leave these niggas that's following you behind, man. Yep. Look, I pull up the article right here, man. You know, hey, yep, that's an example. You know what that scripture is? You are a sheep led to the slaughter. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You leading the sheep to the slaughter because Israel's compared to sheep.
I got it. This is Second Esdras chapter 15 verse 10. It says, "Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt."
Right. So, hey, you're not suffering us anymore to dwell in the land of Egypt, which this modern day Egypt is America, man. Okay? And guys like you, Grandmaster, are leading the flock to the slaughter, man. Mm-hmm. You know? You
setting you up, man.
Yep. You Jake's so stupid, man. You can't see that this devil's setting you niggas up like this Black Lives Matter bullshit, man. You know, he's leading you to the slaughter, man. You know, he wants you to get violent, man. So he has a reason to justify rolling on you, man.
And the Grandmaster Jay gonna disappear, man.
Yep, exactly. That's what I was been saying. He gonna get ghosts on you. When all this shit go down, all right, they start using they start getting you niggas to shoot up, or even agent provocateurs start shooting up people, white people, whatever, buildings and bombing. And then they gonna blame it on you niggas, and hey, ultimately us, but we not to fear that, man. You know, because we their main target. They don't fit. They not worried about you, so-called black militia groups. You easy work to Esau, man. You like a brush off the shoulder because Esau got weapons you never seen before, man. He ain't worried about y'all. He worried about this word, man. All right, he worried about this truth.
That's right.
All right, he worried about this right here, and we ain't doing nothing but reading the Bible. You know, coming out, telling the truth. This is what's tearing his kingdom down, man. You know, you got something.
This is the book of Job, chapter 5, starting at verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty.
Ooh, so the Most High, at the end of the day, is going to disappoint the devices of the crafty. With the crafty is the so-called white man, Esau. Okay, he's going to disappoint his devices, man. All right, because he's going to try to come down on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans at the end of the day and try to exterminate you, man. He wants a reason to exterminate you niggas, man. Okay, but it's going to fail, man, because hey, we can't like the old saying, we don't die, we multiply, man. You know, but that's going to start through the elect because they know Jake. You know, but Esau. So I lost my train of thought. Read that again.
This is the book of Job, chapter 5, starting at verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty.
Right, which the crafty is Esau, read.
So that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Right, so your hands, your devices are not gonna work, Esau. And your mandation of the chip, the vaccination, which you coming with real soon, which is a big part of prophecy, is gonna fail. Okay, you're not gonna get the elect, man. That's what you want. You really want the elect. You really want to chip the elect, but you ain't gonna get the elect, man. Because you know if you do that, you're gonna offset prophecy completely, man. All right, because you know the Most High you at least know the Most High has a remnant to be saved, and you trying to get them, man. All right.
He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong.
Right. So, hey, he's gonna take you in this. Hey, you. At the end of the day, it's gonna backfire, man. That's pretty much what it's saying. It's gonna backfire, man. All this demonization and coming up against us, man. It's gonna come upon you, man.
That's right.
Okay. So you're not gonna prevail with your wickedness, man. You trying to come down on us? It's not gonna work, man. At the end of the day, okay.
They meet with darkness in the daytime, and grope in the noonday as in the night.
Right. So, hey, you trying to hide in secret? Okay, you trying to do this behind closed doors, and we still see you, man. We see you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay, what you trying to do? You trying to offset prophecy. You trying to exterminate Israel. Okay. You trying to chip everybody, and you trying to get your birthright back. At the end of the day, it's all about that birthright. Okay, because you know that the birthright was given to us, and you know that you got to serve Jacob, man, your brother. Okay, and you don't want to do that. All right, so you pissed off, and you want to come down having great wrath. Okay, yeah, some brother.
Yeah, this is Jeremiah 23:1. It says, "Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture," said the Lord.
Right. Hey, pastors represent what? Your leaders. Right, and Grandmaster Jay, hey, you can throw him in there, man.
He could be considered as a leader.
Right, you leading the flock to the slaughter, man.
Exactly.
Woe unto you, man. Destruction. Hey, death unto you, Grandmaster Jay. Okay, death and destruction unto you, because the Most High, hey, He sees you, man. Hey, what should be done in the dark should surely come to the light. Even though you making it public, what you doing, your agenda is your hidden agenda is to sell out the Israelites, man. You know, you selling us out at the end of the day, but you making it look like it's for some kind of good cause for us, but it's not, because you're not going to beat Esau at that game, man. You giving him ammunition, you know, figuratively, justification to roll on the Israelites, which he wants. He can't just roll on us now because he don't have no justification, because all we doing is coming out the Bible. He got to find some kind of way, all right, to make his move. Justification to get carnal.
That's right.
Make us look like we're carnal so he can get carnal. All right?
And then if I could say, brother, common sense should tell you that when he can't use you no more, you're going to be expendable. They're going to get you first because you know too much.
Yep, exactly. Like at Grandmaster Jay, you know too much, man. You an insider, man. You know about the pros and cons of it now. All right, just like their own people, that these so-called white militia groups, they gonna get them too, because they know too much, man. A lot of them are whistleblowers too, man.
Yeah, very expendable, bro.
Yep. So they gonna get you niggas. They gonna get you devils too, because hey, you gonna see that your own race is the devil. All right, you peon crackers, you gonna see that they the devil too. Your own people are the devil too, man. You know, this man's gonna really, these elites really gonna show that they the devil, man.
And if I could say so, brother, the Most High gonna deal with his people. The judgment gonna start in his house.
Right,
the devil gonna start his judgment in his house.
Yeah, you can get that.
It's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the judgment is coming from the Most High as a whole.
That's right.
Because He has it out for all the wicked of the earth. You know? He has it out for all you wicked ass niggas, man, and you heathens, man. Especially the so-called white man. You know, he's gonna destroy you, man. You try to touch the apple of the Lord's eye, man. The Most High gonna get you, man.
This is 1 Peter 4:17. It says, "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. If it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?" Right.
So, how much more of those that don't come back and repent, man? Judgment must first begin at the house of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Okay, and the big part of that judgment is going to be through the persecution of the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay, He's already judging you niggas now. Okay. All right. So he gonna use Esau as his sword. Hey, Jacob's trouble, man. Plain and simple. Hey, Jacob's trouble sums it all up. All right.
I got another precept. This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
Right, he's trying to devour the Israelites, man. He's trying to devour you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans by setting up guys like Grandmaster Jake to make you look bad. Man, he gonna be, hey, it's gonna be more, man. Hey, there's gonna be more to come. All right.
I got a definition for you. It says vigilant.
Ooh.
It says watchful, anxious, careful. To watch, keep awake, not to sleep. Be watchful.
Right, you got to be very observant, be very spiritual, man.
God.
You know, in
Be
this
circumspect.
Yeah, be circumspect. When you go in that word circumspect, it means basically watch your surroundings, man. Look around. You know, just look out for things, man.
Yeah, read people's vibes, man.
That's
You
right.
might have spies.
Read people's real intentions.
You might have people spying on you.
Yeah.
Brothers got spies. Certain brothers have spies, man. You know? So, hey, it's pertinent to be watchful. Hey, yo, like the brother said, watch people, how people talk to you. And sometimes you just got to be cautious of certain people you talk to, too, man.
That's right.
And then on top of that, you got to watch what you say, too, man.
Yeah.
Watch what you say, man. You know? You can't give Esau any ammunition, all right, to justify him coming down on us, man.
You got to remain incognito, man.
Right. Hey, that's why the scriptures say, be wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. Okay?
You ain't gotta parade yourself like you just
wearing fringes and shit.
Yeah, that's not a good light, man.
No.
You putting a big target on your back.
Exactly. Like I know this one dude, man, that be doing that, man. He be wearing fringes and shit, have his kids wear fringes, you know?
Yeah,
all that shit, man.
I think I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, man. Hey, that's not good. That's not a good look, man. That's setting yourself up, man.
That's right.
You put your family in danger too, man, doing shit like that.
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, oh, he got on fringes, get him.
Yep.
How you any different from anybody else? You gotta remain incognito. You gotta remain under the radar, man. You think Batman walks around saying, "Oh, I'm Batman."
Yeah, he says Bruce Wayne and Superman, Clark Kent. You think when you see these Superman movies or whatever, Clark Kent tell on, "Oh, I'm Superman."
Yeah,
oh man, come on.
He walks around in a normal uniform, just like everybody else, because he blends in, man.
Right, we gotta blend in with the society, man. Like at work, especially on your workplace. Don't even talk about the truth on your workplace, man. That's not good, man. I know for you younger brothers, you might have that zeal, but you doing it. You gotta stop doing that, man.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, man, it's only gonna end up bad.
Yeah, because not everybody. This truth is not for everybody, man.
Trust me,
it's not.
We know from experience. Man.
Yeah, come.
Clark Kent get ready to change into Superman. He go into the phone booth. Whenever we go into our closet and pray. Yeah, we go our closet, our little prayer room. That's our phone booth.
Yeah, how should I say it? Pray in secret.
That's right.
Do things in secret, man. Don't make it known in public. Like you have these so-called Christians that be praying all in public just to be seen of men, man. You don't supposed to do that, man. Scriptures say, Yahweh taught you how to pray, man. So that's a prime example of how we need to be, man. Don't let the world know you ain't gotta let the world know you're a Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, Hebrew Israelite is not a good thing in the face of society.
Right now, niggas take it as a popularity thing. Oh, we Israel.
Until them damn guns get drawn. Oh, you Israelite.
Yeah, and then they want it's gonna be folding.
Hold on, man. I don't know. I ain't no Israelite. I was just following the trend.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you niggas doing. It's playing around with this truth, man. A lot of you gonna fold like, even guys that so-called teaching the truth, you gonna fold like pretzels in that day, cause you taking this truth as a joke, okay? And Esau gonna roll on you, and you gonna sell brothers out, man. Okay, you be like, oh man, I ain't never was part of that, man. I was just following something, man. See, you better know what you dealing with, man. You better know what you coming into, cause at the end of the day, this devil ain't gonna be playing with you niggas, man. You got something.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 22, starting at verse 3. But thou art holy, O thou that inhabit the praise of Israel. Our fathers trusted in thee. They trusted, and thou didst deliver them.
Right. So at the end of the day, we're going to trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. When we are persecuted, by this devil, all right, he blasted us on the news. He plastered our faces on the media.
Come.
And hey, your local news, like, oh shoot, I know him. Ain't that such and such.
Yeah. Niggas going to the rifle range.
Hey, your job having your co-workers having to see you on the news and go to work and I don't see you on the news. Hey, you gotta be ready, man. You gotta be ready to stand up for Yahweh Shema Shai and know that he's gonna protect you, man.
Oh, what's that scripture? Pilgrims in earth. I believe it's in
Yeah,
Peter's.
Hey, prepare to be homeless. Prepare to lose your job and then be homeless. You can't pay your rent. All right, because hey, they think you're a terrorist, and that's a conflict of interest towards them, to them,
I got a precept. This is Hebrews 11:13. It says, "These all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers." But that's the wrong one.
That ain't it.
That's not it. Oh, it's 2nd Ezra 16:40. It says, "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be as pilgrims on the earth."
Right. So, the Most High is making us ready to the battle because He's giving us these. First and foremost, He gave us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and now we're seeing through the prophecies that these things must happen. All right, and we're gonna be prepared.
That's right.
Lord willing, man. Hey, the Lord said, "Be prepared to be pilgrims." Prepare to be out and about, go homeless. But the Most High, the Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna guide us, man.
That's right.
Okay, all we gotta do is have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. He gonna look out for us, man. Okay, unlike these niggas out here that's playing around with His word, they ain't gonna have no faith, man. They faith really lies in Esau because a lot of them sold out in the beginning with.
And best believe, even if people are against you, the Lord is going to put the Spirit on. The Lord may put the Spirit on someone to be for you, man.
That's right.
Don't ever count that out, because the Lord may send somebody that can help you and actually, rebellious to what everybody else believes in. Yeah, why they painting a dark light on you and saying you, this, that, and the third. Somebody, might, somebody out there, the Lord can, put the Spirit on them to help you out. You might be on a run and running from them and you might run into the right person, right spirit, and the Lord might use them to help you out, man. So you don't never know what the Lord gonna do. So in these times, keep an open mind. Don't have a closed mind, because the Lord can do any damn thing. The powers and the power of the Lord is unlimited. The Lord can put the Spirit on anybody to help you, man. So even a fucking Edomite, man.
Yeah,
the Lord can put the Spirit on an Edomite to help you out.
Right.
Because you know how these Edomites be so rebellious, man. They rebellious to their own people. They don't care sometimes, man. So the Lord can put the Spirit on anybody to help you out in that time of need. They might let you hide out their place, bro. You never know, bro. You never know. Yeah. So don't have a closed mind. Have an open mind, because you never know what the Lord gonna do.
That's right.
He might send a spirit there to help you. You never know, man. Or it might be an angel, man. You never know. Oh, yeah. It might be an angel in disguise, set up to help you in your time of need for that specific purpose, man.
That's right. He could be an Israelite, but he have confusion of faith.
Mm-hmm. I got a precept. This is Psalms 59:1. Deliver me from my enemies, O power. Be my fortress against those who are attacking me.
Hey, the Lord is our fortress, because Esau is attacking us in all ways, man. He's attacking us through the food, through the corona, so-called coronaviruses. He's gonna actually deliberately come at us and try to kill us, man. He just needs justification to do that.
And that's part of his justification, getting Israel. One of them is the coronavirus. Using the coronavirus, saying so-called African Americans have the highest rate, so-called Latinos have the highest rate. Why is that, man? Notice he threw you Latin tribes in there too, because he know you Israel, man. He needs justification to exterminate you and get you out the way, man.
Con.
And you niggas don't see it, man. You niggas blindly, you turn a blind eye to everything, man. You know, because you're not spiritual. And we out there week in and week out warning you, man. Warning you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to repent, or you going to get caught up in this stuff, man. Okay? And the so-called white man, he's your enemy, man. Point blank, period. All right? I got another precept. This is Psalms. Let me see, make sure. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 143. Verse 9, it says, "Deliver me, O Lord, from my enemies. I flee unto thee to hide me." Okay, so he's gonna like make a lot of us flee. Like Yahushua warned disciples, flee ye to the mountains. Right? He might make us flee in some woods to hide from martial law. You know, some of us might not even go into those concentration camps. He might hide some of us away from getting in those concentration camps, man.
Right, because the scripture says the Lord is directs our paths and our steps, man.
Yep.
So if he calls us to flee into the wilderness, you know, to hide from the enemy, then that's what the Lord gonna do.
Yep, that's right, man. And the angels can guide you, like the brother was saying. A chariot can guide your directions. You know, hey, that's the kind of power we dealing with, man.
Yep, he can do anything, man.
That's right, man. Hey, once you see these miracles, the more your faith is gonna be boosted up to endure. You know, the Most High keep looking out for you with these divine interventions. You know, to escape persecution. You know, so some of us will escape the persecution.
That's right.
Okay.
This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might." So you got to be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. And the word might means his abilities. Man.
That's right.
The Lord's abilities are endless. You never know what the Lord is going to do, man.
Right.
You know,
there's nothing impossible with Yahweh Shah.
You know, you pray to the Lord and he might send you somebody to help you out.
That's right.
You know, he might send an angel to help you out. The Lord fed Elijah with ravens, man, twice. One in the morning, one in the evening, man. You know, that's what you call providing, man. That's what you call faithful. Hey, man, the Lord is faithful, man. Mm-hmm. And you gonna tell me he ain't gonna help us in the worst time on the earth?
Right.
Exactly. Hey, this is gonna be the worst time ever on the earth, bro. And you think the Lord ain't gonna help us? The Lord gonna help us, man. The Lord ain't gonna abandon us.
Right. It's gonna be so bad, Michael the Archangel gotta come down and protect, help, shield his elect, man. It's gonna be so terrible out here, man. It's gonna be a time never before seen. He's gonna make 70 AD look like a walk in the damn park, man. Mm-hmm. Like a Disney World, like something to play with. And that's how it's bad it's gonna be, man. And that time was bad, man. You know, that time was. It's gonna make when Nero persecuted the Jews. Yep. It's gonna make that look like a walk in the park. You know, which we believe Trump is Nero in the reincarnation. Hey, the old saying, history repeats itself, man. Mm-hmm. Whatever was written aforetime was written for our learning.
Just like when that time with I forgot what Roman king it was that burned down something and blamed it on the Christians. Yep. I forgot his name.
That's Nero.
Was it Nero?
It's Nero.
Nero,
you got Trump, you know, and they using Grandmaster Jay to set up these militias and these other agent provocateurs. They already, remember late last year they was having videos of some supposedly Hebrew Israelites shooting up a Jewish spot.
That's right.
You know, so Esau got things in his back pocket, man. Yeah, he's ready to use to come down on us. You know, like having that sign of what Yahweh Shai is coming. You know, they watch us, man.
Yep.
They watch us.
That's right. And speaking of Nero, who's to say that the government, which is controlled by, which Trump is a part of the government, that they pull some kind of atrocity, same as Nero did, and blame it on the Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah. That's exactly what they're gonna do.
Great fire.
And if somebody can get the accuser of thy brethren in the Revelations. Yeah, Esau, He's always been like that, man.
Pointing
This
the
devil,
finger.
pointing the finger when he's the one behind it. You
Yeah.
know, but he points the finger. That's how this devil gets down. He does something, he orchestrates something, then blames it on somebody else, like 9/11.
Like the Lord don't see your ass.
Yeah, come on, man. Like 9/11, case in point with the Arabs, Ishmael. That's why Ishmael hates your ass so much.
This is Revelation 12:10. It says, "And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night."
So at the end of the day, you know we're coming in a rulership, but you need something to try to prevent that. You need a justification to come down on us, exterminate us, so that won't happen. But it is gonna happen, man. Okay, your carnality is not gonna work, man. Spirituality always overcomes carnality, man. You don't understand that because you're of a carnal mind.
That's
Esau.
right.
Okay, you're not gonna prevail against your whatever devices you coming up against is gonna be disappointing. Like the brother got out earlier, man. The Most High is gonna disappoint that. Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna just tell your society, you know what? We had our day and time. It's time for us to relinquish it now. It's the Israelite time now, but you're not gonna do that.
Right, it's your time to rule. Hey, we did that. Listen, last week. Hey, what's the problem? Hey, what's the problem? You had your time to rule.
Man, you
Esau.
had your time. You had your rulership.
It's time for you to go down, man. You had your bread and butter, man. What's the problem? You had the Greco-Roman Empire. Now you got a mirror. Most High gave you basically 2 or 3 rulerships. Basically, really 3. You had the Greek Empire, Roman Empire. Now you got the Neo-Roman Empire, which means new. Neo means new, which is America's the new Rome. So what's the problem, man? He gave you plenty of time to rule, man. Now it's our time, all right, to rule and put you in slavery.
That's right.
You know, the Most High is fair and balanced, man. If anybody, you want to talk about fair and balanced, that's Yahweh Shemal Shah to a T, man.
I'm gonna give y'all an example of you know, the Lord, you know, doing anything to help his cause, man. You know, help his men. In the book of Joshua, chapter chapter 6. This is Joshua chapter 6, verse 17. It says, "And the city shall be accursed, even it and all that are therein, to Yahweh. Only Rahab the harlot shall live, and she and all that are with her in her house, because she hid the messengers that were sent."
Yeah, that was a heathen.
She hid the messengers that was sent to spy on the land, I believe, of Jericho. You know, that was the Lord, man.
Right.
So how much more in this situation that we live in today? The scripture says the things that are written aforetime were written for our learning.
Right.
The Lord did it before. You think he can't do it again?
Exactly, man. This
is a whole heathen, man. I'm gonna try to find like the exact.
And then you had Balaam, that couldn't really the Most High put it was like a trance on that he couldn't curse the nation of Israel.
Lord put his spirit on his head.
You know? Hey, the brother brought out a beautiful example. How Rahab the harlot, the heathen, you know, helped hide Joshua and Caleb to spy on them Hamites.
This is the book of Joshua chapter 2 verse 1. It says, "And Joshua the son of Nun sent out of Shittim 2 men to spy secretly, saying, Go view the land, even Jericho. And they went and came into the harlot's house named Rahab, and lodged there. And it was told to the king of Jericho, saying, Behold, there came men into hither tonight of the children of Israel to search out the country. And the king of Jericho sent unto Rahab, saying, Bring forth the men that were come to thee, which are entered into thine house, for they be come to search out all the country. And the women took the 2 men and hid them, and said thus, There came men unto me, but I was not whence they were. And it came to pass about the time of shutting of the gate, when it was dark, that the men went out. Whither the men went, I would not pursue after them quickly, for ye shall overtake them. But she had brought them up to the roof of the house, and hid them with the stalks of flax, which she had laid in order upon the roof. And the men pursued after them the way to Jordan unto the fords. And as soon as they were pursued after them, they were gone. After them were gone out, they shut the gate, and before they were laying down, she came up unto them upon the roof.
Right.
Right. So she hid the messengers, man. You know.
Con.
That's the point, man.
How much more? You know, the police looking for you.
Come.
You know, somebody allow you to come into their house. You know, somebody probably tell, or you know, whatever the case may be. You know, and they hide you in their house, man, and you know it works out for you. Hey, the Lord can do that.
Yeah. She was a garment merchant, so pretty much like if somebody would hide you in maybe their department store or whatever in this day and time.
Yeah. Yeah,
Whatever the case is, man.
Hey, the most I can work it out, man. Ain't nothing impossible with y'all about your mouth shot, man.
Exactly.
We gotta have faith. That's all we gotta have is faith, man.
And the Lord got things set up. The Spirit set up to help us, man.
Hey, just think about all those.
Just like you have helpers in the truth. It's like,
oh yeah, you good. Yeah, just think about all these miracles. The Most High performed for you brothers in this walk alone, because every brother got a testimony or testimonies, man. How the Most High did something miraculous. He got them out of certain situations. Just think upon that and help it, and just use that to fuel your fire within the faith, man, so to speak. That he did that. I know he can look out for me in the worst times ahead, man. If he did these things and this walk in his truth, you know, of course he gonna look out, man. We gotta think upon those things, man. What all that the Most High has done upon for us, you know. You just gotta think upon, just meditate upon it. You know, that'll help us endure. You know, that's why the Most High give us faith boosters, man. You know, that's why the Most High put the Spirit on me to create that testimony channel so it can boost brothers and sisters' faith, man.
Con.
You know, because brothers be having some beautiful testimonies, that boost my faith, man. How angels be having encounters with angels and things of that nature, or having dreams about the kingdom, or these heathen. That one brother in Dallas, how his wife had that that Edomite, that patient, that things like that, man. Hey, yeah, come, man. It helps you, man, in this walk, you know. So brothers gotta use that, because everybody, if you don't have no something wrong, man. Everybody got a testimony, man, about something. You know how the Most High delivered them, man. You know, and he delivered what the men of old, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, the Maccabees. Even though they did receive but they took he delivered Daniel out of the lion's den. You know, just faith boosters, man. That's why we gotta read scriptures like that, constantly boost our faith. You had a precept.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 21, starting at verse 8. Thine hands shall find out all thine enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee.
Right. So we know at the end of the day that so-called white man is our enemy. He hates us, man. Hey, even 2/3 of our own people, these heathens, but primarily the so-called white man, he hates us, man. He's gonna use everything in his power, all right, to fuel that hate, because he gonna get off. And he gonna get off on you, Jakes, man. When he gets the green light to roll on you, he gonna get off, man. All right, but the Most High gonna lift up a standard against his ass.
That's
when
right.
Try to come up against the men of the Lord. You know, he gonna lift up that standard, man. Some men gonna get spiritual powers, man. All right, to protect themselves, man. Okay, because we already gonna get powers to heal, actual powers to heal the sick. You know, make the blind see, make the deaf hear, just like the apostles of old. You know, again, history repeats itself. We in Acts part 2, man.
Yep.
You know, they were persecuted back then. Like all the disciples and apostles were persecuted, but this time, Esau ain't gonna be able to kill us easily, like he was able to do them back then, man. You know, because again, some of us gonna get that spiritual power, man. Oh, you got some on that?
Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger.
All right, we're gonna the Most High gonna fuel our fire, man. All right, we gonna be on fire for Yahweh Shema Shah in that day, man. Like I said, we're gonna get spiritual powers. Got it.
The Most High shall swallow them up in his wrath.
Right, in his wrath. That's gonna be part of Yahweh Shema Shah's wrath. on you heathen. Hey, he said the scriptures say, I shall make thee a battle axe and weapon. You shall be my battle axe and weapons of war, man.
Come.
Okay, we're gonna receive incredible Hulk powers, He-Man powers, man. All right, you watch that movie Hancock. All right, powers like that, man. To roll on to roll on our enemies, man. To defend ourselves against our enemies, man, which is chiefly the so-called white man. You got it?
And the fire shall devour them.
All right, the fire is going to devour, man. At the end of the day, the Most High is going to destroy this place, man, by thermonuclear destruction, okay? Because, the scriptures speak about the fire of his jealousy, man. All right, he has it out to purify this place with fire, man, because it's exceedingly wicked. And the so-called white man, he got to get out. He got to get out the way, man. Because, if he's not, no flesh shall be saved, man. Okay, no flesh shall be yet be saved. You want to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to read verse 10.
Oh, go ahead.
Their fruit shall thou destroy from the earth.
Right, your fruit is going to be destroyed. At the end of the day, you're going to be exterminated. After your 1,000 years, if any nation is going to be exterminated, it's you so-called white people. You got to be, man. Okay, it's plain to see why you need to be exterminated, man. The Most High is not a power of confusion, man. He's not an author of confusion. Okay, it's plain as day to see why you need to be exterminated. Because you have done nothing good on the planet Earth. You ask anybody what one thing, like the elder brother in the Mississippi say it sometimes. Name one thing the so-called white man's done on the earth, man. You know, name one. You can't name one, man. Name one thing. I can't think of one. Can you think of one thing? Can you think of one thing? I can't think of one thing the so-called white man's done on earth that was good, man. That benefited mankind. Because if anything, nothing he does benefits mankind, man. Okay. If anything, all he does is what he does is destructive. Anything he does is destructive. And it's of death. Okay? Like promoting homosexuality. Men can marry men, women can marry women. Okay? We speak out against these things and he's mad about it. Because we disrupted his agenda. That's why he's trying to get rid of this word, man. That's why he's trying to do away with the Bible. Okay? You know, by first and foremost demonizing us, the Hebrew, the real men of the Lord. Really, he's attacking us, GMS. You know, starting with the apostles, man. Because he really ain't worried about these other pseudo camps either. He's worried about the real truth. The one who has sound doctrine, which is great millstone. That's who he's worried about, man. All right? At the end of the day. You had a precept.
Yeah, this is the book of Psalms 110, verse 3. It says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. And the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast to do with thy youth.
Right, because you niggas that been scoffing and mocking, taking this truth as a joke, you gonna see us in our power and you're gonna be willing, but it's gonna be too late, man. Okay? You're gonna be like, hey, it's gonna be the biggest I told you so, all right, ever, man. When we actually receive powers from Yahweh Shema Shah, you're gonna be willing, man. Then you want to get down with the program. Then it's gonna be cool to be an Israelite, man. You know, but it's gonna be too late for a lot of you, man. Okay? So it's best to take this truth seriously now than to just sit on it and take it as a joke and as a trend. Okay? And really don't regard it, man. Okay? It's best to soak it all in now while you can, while we still have the internet, while we're still able to access this knowledge. Okay, not just play with it, man. Okay, because at the end of the day, this thing ain't gonna be so cool when Esau start to demonize it. A lot of you just gonna try to stray away from it. But once you click on an Israelite video, you already marked, man. Esau got you in his system. Oh, he watched the video. Because he in his mind, he woke up. Mm-hmm. He know he is now. Once you click on a video, that's it, man. You know you're Israelite, man. whether you accept the truth or not, you heard the word, man. Hey, you marked on the right hand side awesomely too.
I got a precept.
You got it.
This is Psalms chapter 108, verse 12. It says, "Give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. Right, through the Most High we shall do valiantly,
It means brave.
valiantly, for he it is that shall tread down our enemies.
Right. So hey, we gotta have our strength. Got to be in Yahweh Shema Shah faith. You know, we got to be brave for this. We got to stand up for this word, man. We can't be no cowards in that day. We can't sell out Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay, we can't act like we never knew Yahweh Shema Shah when we confronted with adversity, when the persecution comes upon us. You know, and people start to question what we believe. We got to stand up, man. We got to be firm, man. You know, there's any more on that?
No, that was it.
Yeah, so we got to be firm, man. All right. You got anything? Give me Wisdom of Solomon 5. Does it speak about the righteous standing in great boldness in the face of such as afflicted them, man? As Esau has afflicted the Israelites for years and generations. Well, this day and time, we standing up in righteousness and great boldness and courage, telling him he's going down, he's going into slavery, man. You other nations going into slavery. 2/3, you don't repent, you're going to die, man. Okay? That's standing in great boldness, man. You got it. Find it.
What you looking for?
Oh, yeah.
Start at verse 1.
Wisdom of Solomon, yeah.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, starting at verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
See, the righteous man is talking about the elect. Elect is only righteous. Elect man is only righteous, man. That's the only righteous being on earth is an elect Israelite man. Read.
And made no account of his labors.
Right. Our labors are made no account of. As far as labors being spiritual, right, doing this work, nobody ain't making no account of this, man. Okay, nobody acknowledging this is the vast majority of the people are not acknowledging that this is the truth.
And we don't look at this as a labor either. This is the joy to us.
Right.
It's a labor of love.
It's a labor of love.
Well, if you're sincere, you're gonna treat it as you love the thing that you love to do too.
And we love this labor.
Yeah, we love it, man. Hey, we won't have it no other way. Hey, this is the greatest job you can ever have, man. You know, even though you might not get paid physically, and we know we got spiritually we're gonna receive a great reward, man. And great really ain't the word to sum it all up. What we gonna get, man? You know, that's great is an understatement as far as the reward we're gonna get for standing up in great boldness against such that afflict us, man. The so-called white man, telling him to his goddamn face, he going down, he going to slavery. He the devil, man. Okay? All right, he gonna be exterminated after 1,000 years. That takes courage and great boldness. Because this is an act of treason. Okay? Just teaching this word is an act of treason, which treason, and we go in that word treason, it means betrayal. Which really we ain't betraying nothing. This country wasn't built for us.
That's right.
This ain't our well, it was our land, but you know, as far as America being established, this was never for us, man. So it's really we ain't committing no damn treason, man. Because we really ain't no citizens.
Because we bringing out the truth. If anybody was betrayed, it was us. Because you taught us lies.
Right. Because hey, at the end of the day, I lost my train of thought, man. It's a lot. Well, I forgot what I was
that's
saying.
Cesare Borgia.
Right. Oh, you had some more on that?
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, starting at verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labor.
Right.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Right. You seeing it, this brings fear into the so-called white man. They seeing that the prophets are out condemning this society and it's going down, man. These prophecies are actually coming to pass. His kingdom is crumbling. So it puts great fear in him. That's why, again, he's sending out these agent provocateurs to come down, try to come down on us. You got it.
And shall be amazed at the strength of his salvation.
Right. You're going to be amazed when those chariots beam up the elect men of Israel, man. Okay? You're gonna be amazed, man. All right? Because this is going to be the greatest exodus known to mankind. It's going to oversee the first one. yeah, it's gonna be so spectacular, man. It's gonna make the first one look like just a brush off, man. Like it was like, it ain't gonna be that. It's not gonna be talked about no more. That's how bad this next one gonna be.
It's gonna be miraculous, man.
So far beyond all that they looked for.
Ooh, so read that part again.
So far beyond all that they looked for.
So far beyond all that they have looked for, because people look for everybody to be saved. That so-called white man, so like that the Lord looks like a so-called white man. He's coming down having daisies and hugs, kisses.
Yeah.
You know, and just welcoming everybody to the kingdom in the sky. No, man, it's gonna be so far beyond your imagination. A lot of you people are gonna be shocked that the Lord is gonna be actually a so-called black man. But we've been telling you, man, how the Lord looked. The Bible tells you how the Lord looked, the true depiction of the Lord, man. Okay? And he's coming back in those spaceships, those so-called spaceships, man. UFOs, which is all throughout the scriptures, man.
And he's not coming back for everybody either.
Yeah, that's that they're gonna be shocked at that. Man, these niggas, he's gonna explain.
You think you're gonna get a free pass, and you done lived a wicked all your life and never repented, and you think you're gonna get a chance to ride on one of those chariots?
Man, please.
And they repented and groaning for anguish of spirit.
Right, they're gonna try to repent, but it's gonna be too late. Read.
Shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach.
Right, those same niggas, not niggas you call, which is the men of the Lord, those same men you persecuted, you gonna see them being beamed up, and you talk bad about, you shit it on, excuse my French, you're gonna see these men being beamed up, man. Okay? You got it.
We fools accounted his life madness.
Right, you count our lives madness, man. You say we crazy.
Yeah, look at them crazy niggas on the corner.
Yep, we got wearing dresses, man. What these niggas talking about? They preaching hate. Man, they don't know what they talking about. The same niggas
they
you call
standing out there in the rain.
garments is gonna be beamed up, and you niggas gonna the ones you that scoff gonna be left here to burn. How about that? See how the Most High work? He always look for the underdog. He always look for the least desirable, man, to make them great. The scriptures tell you that, man. How he makes the least great, man. You know, because he always look for the underdog, the least of the less desirable on the planet. You know, that's how the Most High works, man. You got it.
And his end to be without honor.
Right, our end is without honor, man. But it's going to be honorable because you're going to see us being beamed up, man. All right, a lot of us, you tell a lot of us we need to go to school and join the military or something. Get a good job, you bums. Hey, you call us bums. And a lot of us got jobs. A lot of brothers got good jobs and make good, decent money. All right, but just because you see us on a corner preaching the word, you think we bums and shit, man. You know, that could be a stumbling block to a lot of you Jakes, man. Or we just niggas, man, just disgruntled niggas mad at the world. All right, which at the end of the day we just prophesying the words of Yahweh Shemel Shah, and we the messengers of Yahweh Shemel Shah, telling you America's going to be destroyed, man. Okay, there's no this place is no continual city like the scriptures say. Yeah.
How is he numbered among the children of Yahweh?
You're gonna be like, man, these niggas, man, they've been cursing out the black woman and the so-called white man. You know, calling women bitches and you know these same niggas that be cursing out the white man. They been beamed up.
Telling people that God doesn't love everybody.
Yeah. That they gonna have the white man and other nations in slavery. These niggas right here that we've been looking down upon is being saved.
Yeah, they got a picture of Jesus with horns on his head.
Yeah,
talking about he's the devil.
Right.
And his lot is among the saints.
Right, our lot is gonna be among the anointed, man. Our lot, because hey, the Most High looks down on us and he smiles at us, man. And he frowns on you people that think you godly. Like your pork chop being pastor, man. You think he's a man of the Lord? Hey, you sadly mistaken. He frowning upon that motherfucker, man. Most I want to kill him right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
You want to kill him right now,
Right.
you know, because whatever particular lie he have, I mean, he probably can't kill him right then and there, but he wants to really kill him right now, man. You know, unless he preserving him for a particular judgment. But so that's how he looks at your pork chop being pastor with a 3-piece suit and a yacht in his yard, about 4 cars, living amongst Esau, the sellout.
Somebody in that congregation might kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
When they find out about the lies and
everything. The chip.
Because they're going to feel like they've been betrayed.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord going to cause them to use them to kill your ass. Because you've been giving them, you've been taking their money.
Yep.
You know, people don't play by their money.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasted my goddamn money.
That's their fault, though.
Yeah, they find out they done inherited it.
I'm telling y'all that y'all been lied to. We do this thing.
They're going to be very upset.
Yeah.
Free, the scriptures say, freely receive, freely have we received, freely give.
That's like you getting scammed by
a Ponzi scheme too.
Yeah.
It's like a Ponzi scheme too, man.
It's like you getting scammed, man.
And the only thing you bought was a one-way ticket to hell.
Exactly. Now you're gonna be destroyed. Now you're gonna be destroyed with the guy you think is a man of the Lord. How about that, man?
Yeah. You're gonna get burnt up right along with them alligator shoes that Pastor got on.
Yeah, that's right.
That he bought with your money.
With your money, you dumb niggas, man.
Yeah, they're gonna look stupid on that day.
Yeah, exactly. And then you scoffed against us. But you fail to realize that the men of the Lord was right in front of your goddamn face. You know? That's it on that. We're gonna get ready to wrap up a little bit.
It. That's what you read.
Well, that's good. That got the point. You got some? We're gonna get ready to wrap up. Yeah, well, hey. So hey, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up, man. You know? Hey, at the end of the day. Oh yeah, I know what you get. Somebody give me Matthew 5 and 10. Drop down to 11. We're gonna close it off on that. Because at the end of the day, hey, the sincere man, the elect man are gonna embrace the persecution coming, man. Because that lets you know that's a sign of that's right around the corner.
This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 10. It says, "Blessed are they that which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake."
So don't get tripped up when that day comes, man. When that the fullness of the persecution comes, don't get tripped up by it. Embrace it, man. You know, because the Most High, He spoke of these things, man. We were warned. We go into this week in and week out. So when it comes, you just know it was expected. You know, just like when you expect something to happen, you know, you ain't really surprised about it.
That's right.
That's how you gotta be about it. You know, when this persecution come upon us, we know we can't be surprised because we know the scriptures say it was gonna happen.
That's right.
You know? So with that, hey, Lord willing, hey, you brothers and a few of you sisters were edified. We're gonna go ahead and close out. We're gonna say again, all praises and glorification goes to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone of the Well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the 4 corners of earth, preaching His word in truth and in sincerity. I'm going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Baba.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.